Great, beautiful, blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrell with Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Hey, if you're a cross watcher watching this or whatever you are, hey, shout out to you. Salutation. Just come in. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, Virgo, the title of this one, if you're a Virgo, if you're a cross watcher, or whatever other sign, just take Virgo out and put your placement in, okay? Now, you are making a bold decision to put yourself on top. Again, that's the title of this one. You are making a bold decision to put yourself on top. Now, Virgo, I feel like right now within the last couple, the energy that's recently, I don't want to put a timestamp. You may have been going through some epiphanies and some understandings again, where you are starting to know about certain individuals around you. Now, this can be a choice about you making a career decision move, or after the holidays, it could have been something like a tower moment that came up or something unexpectedly that maybe crashed your hopes, your dreams for some of you, okay? Small few. Now, Virgo, you're about to take some type of action when it comes to the way that you flow going into this new year, okay? Now, I feel like you've been very in a one foot in, trying to do new things while you taking the other foot out of going through old cycles, old reoccurrences, dealing with maybe some memories that was painful or this, that, and the other. But Virgo, this new energy that you are carrying now, as you are flowing, is guiding you to have more hope in yourself. It's guiding you to transform into being more into the light, as well as you expressing yourself the way you need to, and as well as you taking action. But Virgo, you are stepping your foot down while you making some type of sacrifice, and you ready to even risk it all for something that you stand on. Now, this can be something like a person, maybe, I want to say like a different type of betrayment, where it's like, it is betrayal. I don't care how you say it. For example, like if a person say something to you about doing something and you agree to it, you made mutual contract agreeable terms. However, when you stand on your end of the bargain, when it comes to this person, it comes to the energy that supposed to reciprocate towards you has not. And that's kind of like betrayal if you came into a verbal agreement about something and somebody not standing on the verbal agreement. So I feel like somebody may have done something like that towards you, Virgo, recently, that made you feel this type of energy that you feeling now, where you are bold enough to cut off anything or anyone or even yourself in certain aspects when it comes down to doing something that's going to help you grow. Now, Virgo, I feel like some people may have crossed you out. Some people may have told you some lies, or it may have been some things that was hidden away from you. And when things started to come out to the surface, Virgo, you may not be willing to collaborate anymore due to you being patient with people for so long. And now, since something like some type of betrayal or some type of tower moment has came in, it helped you overcome the strength within standing your boundaries. Yes, it also help you overcome to take that courage and that action, acknowledging that what you have for you is for you, instead of letting people keep walking over you for their own personal beneficial gain. Now, Virgo, you are releasing burdens, family, stress, anxiety, even lovers. And again, you are willing to risk it all, taking some type of leap of faith, going towards something brighter and better. Virgo, all of this emotional damage that you have been in 2024 has taken its toll, and you've been fed up. You putting action behind it, but now people are even shocked to see that you standing your ground, even with people close to you. It can be your kids, it can be your daddy, it can be your mama, it can be whoever. But when it comes to you as who you are as an individual, you are no longer letting anybody take you off of your purpose or take you off of your game. Now, Virgo, you may be in a rebellious stage for some of you too. I do feel that you may be very rebellious right now. You may be one of them leaders that's born to lead in a different type of way. Now, leaders, yeah, you do lead, but you're a rebellious leader. You don't care if it's the United States. You don't care if it's Ukraine, Doc Minister. You don't care if it's God himself. If they wrong, you're gonna address it, and that's what people are fearful about you. And Virgo, that's maybe something that triggered you off because you had to put some people in your place who you wouldn't even think you had to put in their place. Now, Virgo, what we're gonna work on right now is called breath, okay? This gonna help you with ease boundaries and immunity with that throat chakra, okay? Now, releases allergy and nasal congestion, assists immune system, opens and directs breath to head and sinuses, okay? Now, bring the tip of the index finger to touch the base of the thumb. Touch the tip of the thumb to the top of the middle finger, okay? There you go. To the top of the middle finger. Allow all other fingers to extend outward. Rest backs on the hands and the top of the thighs, palm facing up. Now, what we're going to focus on this one, Virgo, is I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath, okay? Now, again, shout out to my A1 Day One. Shout out to the Soul family. Y'all have been with me for so long. I just want to say thank you. If the universe helped you grow in this, I want to say Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah, Namaste. Now, let's get on into it. We breathe in positive energy because, you know, kids may still be around the house. You may need that little moment in the bathroom or with your earbuds in or whatever it is. So let's release this energy of the frustration so we can receive the proper downloads the way that you need to, okay? Now, again, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get on up into this thing. You ready? Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding, Virgo. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts. Anything that's not for you, we letting it go. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. We letting it go back to the universe. You're doing good. One last time, breathe in. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Hold it. And release out, Virgo. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. I sense and open to perfect balance and breath. Ashe. Ashe. And man. All right, Virgos, let's see what we got for this current energy. Again, I'm not going to be with you long. Happy belated holidays for some of you. I hope you had a wonderful holiday, but I know for some of you, the energy may have been kind of different, where it may have been a little bit of upheaval. It may have been a little bit of jealousy. It may have been a little bit of envy when it comes to you, Virgo. Now, I am sensing that if you may be in a relationship and you've done something big, somebody may be holding this information back from people, and it's kind of putting a red flag up to you, Virgo. Now, not only that, Virgo, when it comes to other people dealing with you since for these last couple of days, I am sensing that, Virgo, by you even standing your ground, you have shocked a lot of people. Some people are in awe or feel like how the audacity that you can be truthful to them in front of other people. Now, Virgo, I am sensing also as well, when it comes to you, when it comes to work, you have took a major step back. Like, Virgo, you know your worth, you know your value. You know when people try to play you, you know when people do this, that, and the other. And Virgo, you done hit a stepping stone or a final straw when it comes to people around you trying to manipulate you to help them get farther ahead in the work field. Now, this is you on a personal aspect, Virgo. I feel like you have got tired of being in so much emotional instability, or tired of trying to figure out every single way to go to make things right with people. You decided to lean on your own self instead of dealing with people hoping and wishing that they'll change. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Let's see what else do we got for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. All right, Virgo, what we got for you right now, we got the Sun card clarified by the Two of Swords basically being upright. So, Virgo, I am sensing right now you are in a little joyous state where you are happy in your own self. You are happiness and bliss and happiness and growth. But, Virgo, right now you had to express or something blindsided that tried to take your happiness away. You had to cut through because you are not letting somebody pierce your soul. Now, I am sensing somebody may have betrayed you or some type of hurtful event that it has created a heartbreak, or you may not just look at the person the same way ever again. Now, again, I feel like with this going on, whatever truthful, hurtful ending, it made you snap out. Like, and I ain't gonna say snap off. It made you take your attitude. That's the best way to say it. It made this third party or this hurtful event has created your attitude to go into play where you couldn't hold it. You had to express it. Normally, I feel like some of you may be holding it back in, be giving a little bit of this and a little bit of that, or somebody may be breadcrumbing you with the type of love that hurts you so much. But I feel like right now, Virgo, for something big that you may want it for a family, or something big that you may want it for yourself, or something big that you may want it to be in a relationship about, you allowed the universe to take over with 4-4 right here. Now, I am sensing you took the time out, Virgo, to be more observant, to get out of the situation. And I feel like, Virgo, you've been in this energy for so long where you had to say what you had to say. 5 of Pentacles right here. You didn't want to, you had to make some type of change because it may have been some type of gift that you may gave somebody recently that, or you didn't get it back, where it made you feel out in the cold, where it made you feel like you abandoned. Or Virgo, you may overindulge into buying a lot of things for a certain individual, only for not to be reciprocated the way that you like. Now, Virgo, I am sensing you may be overindulging a lot into trying to please people off of finances or off materials. But Virgo, what you are manifesting now, you done went through the challenge when it comes to people trying to absorb your energy, absorb your light, absorb your abundance. Even though it's been hard for you to see the truth, and even though you may be in denial, you still making a great choice to use your generosity when it comes to something new. Now, Virgo, you started to notice that somebody was making false promises to you, or some type of epiphany came out in that type of way. But right now you are going through the challenges of progressing through instead of hanging on to something for dear too long. Now, this can be you hanging on to some type of betrayal when it comes to a family member. This can you be hanging on to some type of truthful hurt or some type of deception that you know that's not right when it comes to a significant other, or maybe even your friends. But Virgo, I feel like right now you are starting to put a stop into helping people into action. Even though you working hard on yourself, but whoever got this narcissistic type of energy that just want to breadcrumb you and slowly give you love here and there to try to keep you at peace, Virgo, you are no longer going for it. You've been hanging on for this for far, far too long, and now you are starting to allow things to be the way that it needs to be. Virgo, I feel like majority of you put a lot of work into this relationship, a lot of work into whatever you've been into for this year, 2024, only to see disappointment, only for you to lose your compassion, and only for you to allow things for what they had to be. Now, Virgo, I feel like right now, even though you don't know where you're going or what direction you want to take, you still happy, you still growing, you still want balance to maybe when it comes to something that may be unjustified to somebody who may manipulated you close by. Now, Virgo, whoever manipulated you, they do look at you as a very leader type of individual, very smart, very courageous. You will stand on business. But Virgo, I feel like right now nobody never actually see you stand on business because you always like you a passive aggressive individual, where yes, you know, Virgo, how aggressive you can get, but in order for you not to hurt people around you, you keep yourself quiet, or you try to learn different ways and aspects so somebody try to understand you. And what happened is when they don't understand you, it gets you frustrated. But with this balance that's coming in, it's helping you reach towards your stability or where you need to be. And I feel like for some of you, you wanted a long-term commitment with somebody, or now something long-term they may want. They look at you in this way, so they may want to marry you, Virgo. They may want to get closer to you, but I feel like right now, the way how your emotions are set up, especially if it's dealing with a family situation, you taking that leap of faith instead of being emotionally out of control. Now, Virgo, I feel like for you not to be too much emotionally out of control, you are cutting people off with the 4 swords. You've been rushing, doing a lot of things with people, and Spirit want me to say for some of you, step back and take a time out to see things a little bit more clearly. Now, Virgo, yes, you have to allow to see a person for how they are, for them the way how they may juggle you, or the way how they may treated you. Virgo, y'all are on 2 different paths. Even with to this job, I feel like some of y'all have really outgrew your position, and instead of somebody want to give you what you divinely want, you know, jobs are man-made. So I feel like whoever this man-made individual ego was in the way to block your blessings on this, and this what makes you decide to hold, like Virgo, you are harnessing things in. 444 again, you allowing the angels to show show you all of this about a new stable foundation instead of being out in the cold. Now, Virgo, you've been frustrated. You've been very bitter about the challenges about why love is not coming into your life, but why you had to balance out your love and still feel betrayed and feel manipulated when it comes to other people. Even though, Virgo, you went through a lesson of being optimistic, but Virgo, you still not seeing things for how they truly are when it comes to certain individuals. Now, that's small few. Majority of you have seen it, and you are stamping down to keep your mind sharp, going towards this growth, going towards this happiness. But you had to go through a test of, in order to see your emotional stability, you have to let things go the way that it has to. Now, Virgo, again, you probably put a halt or a stop to some type of action when it came to somebody wanting to slowly come in and give you some type of love, or somebody wanting to just take their time and take you for granted. Virgo, I feel like with the Queen of Swords basically being in reverse, you have cut people off because right now you are getting tired of going through unexpected events with people. You are tired of being stressed out and frustrated and going through anxiety, wondering what's going to happen next. So what you are doing, you took the time out to let your spirit guides allow to assist you on this new journey as you taking action into something new. Now, Virgo, yes, it is challenging. Yes, you've been depressed lately. Some of you are still mad about a certain situation, but right now you are starting to understand you had to walk away from certain individuals in certain situations, all because they was moving in too slow. And the dreams and desires that you had for this, you may wanted to marry somebody, but you seen somebody not give you something probably the way that you gave it to them, and it just really turned you off. Or Virgo, you may realize it's the holidays, and for some of y'all, we know Virgos are very sex fiends, so we're gonna be honest. And I feel like some of y'all right now may be mad because this person's not giving you the love or don't feel the sexual connection the same way that you feel it, and you cutting it off. And it's like, Virgo, something like some of your spider sense is saying it's not right. But even though this person may not put a lot of effort, Virgo, you are starting to follow your intuition. Even though you are starting to, you mentally, some of y'all mentally is gone out the picture. Some of you have mentally cut people off and you're not looking back on. So I feel like if you done said what you said, what you done said, I feel like you're not stepping back on it because it is what it is. And what it done, it helped you get people to understand the progression of what you went through, where you are no longer letting people take advantage of you. You are no longer letting people just walk all over you. I feel like for some of y'all, it may be somebody close, like a father to a son or a mother to a child, where you the child and you are looking at that significant other like, hey, I'm not a child anymore. You haven't been around to understand who I am as a Virgo in so long. You still thinking I'm this little bitty person. You can just say whatever you can to, but Virgo, you may have to stand your ground on some of that. But again, Virgo, the sun is out here for you. You are standing your ground to find his happiness. You are letting your inner child come out right now because you are tired of being bitter or tired of dealing with bitter people. You are tired of going with soulmates where you just getting something mirror or reflection or something that you got to learn in life. Virgo, you are no longer hanging on to things for any greed or anything like that. And anybody that's around you like that, you are not taking on to the finances. Like, you'll be there for a person, but Virgo, you're not helping anybody. You rather do the things that's going to help balance you out towards your happiness. Virgo, you start juggling people around right now, and even though they are trying to find type of foundation or something solid to you right now, you are not letting anybody express the way that they feel towards you on a communication basis because you feel like they're just trying to see you down the wrong road. They're just trying to absorb your energy to make you feel good while they still keep you hanging on to something that they're not going to take action on. And Virgo, I feel like right now you don't want to go through the lack of self-doubt. You don't want to go through the hurt, and you want things to be justified. That is why you are acting the way that you acting, and I'm not mad at you. If you have to stand your ground after going through a whole year, and I don't even care if it's your own kids. I don't care if your kids is asking the day everybody being joyous, they don't want to turn around and show you the joyous side or show you the genuineship of the things that you have done and the sacrifices you have went through, the hours you have put in. And Virgo, that's even with a relationship, and it's like you don't put in a lot of work, a lot of all of this, and trying to overcome over your fears when it comes to certain individuals that you want to keep close, but yet only thing they want to do is try to keep you in a stagnated situation. Virgo, you are tired of certain cups being filled. Virgo, you are tired of the lack of doubt, and you just stop. You said, I'm not going through the disappointment. All this happiness that I want, I got to do within myself yourself now, because when I tried to pour it out to y'all, to pour it back to me or pour it back to Virgo, you haven't done so. And all the disappointment and hurt, yes, it created some type of an addiction that's overly done. Or somebody made it so be so used to you going to help them, Virgo, in the aid and all of this right now. When you help them, they thought they weren't going to give nothing back in return. And it made you very bitter where you had to cut somebody off. Virgo, right now you going through a rebirth. It's in the wintertime. And even though some of y'all didn't receive the abundance that you wanted to give, but it kind of weakened dampen your spirit, because you start to see people toxic patterns, and you are no longer giving love to certain situations until they structure themselves to form a different foundation. And Virgo, I don't know what done happened within these last couple of days, but Virgo, I want to say I'm proud of you, because if you had to stand your ground when it comes to individuals, I don't care who it is. If you had to stand your ground and do what you had to do what you got to do. Only if it's for the highest good. Now, Virgo, I am successful at every road that comes my way. I am successful at every road that comes my way. Ashe, amen. Virgo, money come easily and often to me. Money come easily and often to me. Ashe, amen. Salah. Virgo, I am rich inside and out. I am rich inside and out. Ashe, amen. Salah. Now, let's go ahead and get a little bit. Let's see what's spiritually going on before we close out, okay? But I feel like some of y'all is under spiritual attack. But even though you standing your ground and standing in the emperor energy that you are, Virgo, yeah, you doing what you got to do. Virgo, I feel like right now you are no longer going into battle with things that you are getting tired that is out of your control. Now, Virgo, I am sensing that you've been leaving breadcrumbs and hints to yourself to follow your heart and go towards your happiness. And Virgo, I feel like right now your soul is being transformed into something new, where you being more happy, you showing more joy, you showing more growth, all because the way that you are walking down on this voyage and walking down this road, you had to hold yourself together, or maybe you are holding things in that's stopping you or hindering you on this journey. Now, Virgo, all the people that done crossed you out, I feel like you have released, or you are about to release this on this voyage. You are no longer letting people be around you, and you are no longer letting people have all eyes on you or access to you. Virgo, somebody may be watching you very strongly, even though Virgo, you on this blind journey spiritually. Your spirit guides and angels see you. They are not letting anyone close to hurt you or hinder you on your process. Now, even for some of you that some people looking at you like, Virgo, how can you cut people off like a business person? Virgo don't care if it's their own child. If they turn around and do them wrong, Virgo and cross watcher, if they do a Virgo wrong and Virgo don't care, and a Virgo hit that point where they done with them, they done, and there's nothing you can do about it when it comes to a Virgo. When a Virgo make their mind up and stamp it, I told you, Virgo dark sides are Scorpios. And if y'all don't know how a Scorpio operate, when a Scorpio get pissed off, they gonna do something to you, and when they do it, they do it. So when it comes to a Virgo, they logically seeing that something is not gonna work out for the long term, and when they cut it off or they get fed up, they treat you cold. And when I say cold, even though you trying to earn the respect and earn the love back, you'll never get it, because you have crossed that Virgo out. It takes that Virgo to open up, to allow to let you back in. Till then, you just the enemy. Now, Virgo, I am sensing right now, it may be some emotional loss that you may, somebody may be dealing with you, or may be blocked in trying to get to you. Virgo, somebody feel a lot of emptiness when you not being around, because you start to focus on your self-love. Virgo, you started repressing your emotions because you accepted some type of moving on type of situation. You want to start finding peace within yourself, and that's been the most challenging for you. But the main purpose of what's going on, Virgo, you need to take a step back and reanalyze and re-see everything for how it is. If it's not making you happy, Virgo, it's okay to let go. It's okay to start over. I don't care if it's your friends. I don't care if it's your family. Look, I'm going to tell y'all on a personal level, and some of my friends can tell you, I have a small limited amount of friends. And it's damn near like 1. And that 1 is even a 0.5. And the reason why is because after you go through so many trials and tribulations in your life, a friend gonna want to do 2 things. They're gonna want to get close to you because it's something that they want. Then you express yourself. Then you give all this information out to the friend or people that you want to be close to you. And what do they do when any fallout or anything that reoccur? They run off and tell your business. So if you don't tell your business to people, you can't turn around, get put in a situation like that. And I feel like what happened was people been talking about you for so long behind your back, Virgo, because you different. You're not the same Virgo just turn around and get emotionally unstable and be ready to fight. No, Virgo, you to the point, you logical and want an understanding of accepting the way how things are not going the way that you want it to go, so you can adapt. And you being mutable like you are, you can adapt and maneuver through. But Virgo, I feel like right now you had to switch the energy around. Some of you may have some fixed signs in some of your placements. What is that? Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus, I believe, and Capricorn. I believe Capricorn. You had to understand a way how to fix yourself through being in situations that was out of your control. And since you have went through that numerous of times, now you don't like having people around you, because like I said before, when you start going through reoccurring cycles over and over about what I just said about how you give your information, this, that, and the other, what it basically does, you start to be more mature and more aware about who you bring into your energy instead of who you just giving your energy out to. So Virgo, with that basically being said, don't be depressed about a situation, even though you stood firm and you got joy and growth coming in for you. That's one main thing that's important. You are being more positive. You're walking. You're like, yeah, we get frustrated. Hell, we even though I'm a spiritual person, yeah, I'm still human. Yeah, I have attitudes. But the thing about it is, you got to learn how to balance that attitude, and then again, you got to learn how to cut things off that won't put you back in that attitude spot ever again. You see what I'm saying? But two, you gotta face it, then release it. Even though you cutting people off, that's still not fixing the issue. You gotta embrace it and see what's wrong with you. And then once you fix the issue, then you cut people off, okay? So with that basically being said, I just want to say, if you want a personal, get at me, text me, we can make that happen. Peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. Most important thing on the channel. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. Till I see y'all beautiful souls. Till the next time. Ashe, amen. Namaste. Salah, baby. Yeah.